Good morning, Modern Steaders. Let's check on Olivia's flock and see how they did last night. Good morning, guys. Looks like you slept in the winter chicken coop and not the chickshaw. All the chickens seem to be getting along pretty well. Come here. Good morning, mister. Yeah. Good morning. It's chilly out this morning, huh? Yeah. Come on in, sir. Well. The chickens are still trying to figure out the new pecking order. That happens. It'll take them a few days and everything will be back to normal, but they're really doing good right now. It's just because the food's out there and they're trying to say, hey, no, I get to eat before you get to eat. And they're not agreeing on that pecking order right now. We need to finish getting Gina's car ready to pass inspection today. We got one more big thing we got to do to it and then we'll be ready. And then tomorrow's video we're gonna be revealing our next big project. I've been working on this video for a little while now. Can't wait to share it with you guys. It's another nice chilly morning here on the homestead. I've been pretty surprised by how many comments we've been getting from people out west. Not even like the West Coast, but just like Midwest and West and Texas and New Mexico, with how cold and snowy those places have been. I actually feel like we've been a little bit warmer and less snow than a lot of y'all, which is crazy. We got some more snow predicted in our forecast coming up. I think we'll have that in the beginning of next week's videos, it seems like. So we need to get some gravel spread before winter sets in too much, because we have a pile of gravel here dropped off. Boom, right there. We need to get that spread in our barn so we can start using that. So many things to be done on the homestead. It's never a dull moment.
Never.
Never. Come on, Figaro.
Buttercup did not like Figaro.
No. Your car looks nice and toasty and comfy.
Mm-hmm. Spoiled.
It is. See, we got some rogue chickens from Olivia's flock. Did you ladies sleep the night in the boys' goat barn? Huh? Good morning, ladies. Hope and Nora are always coming out of the goat stall first thing in the morning with each other. I think they're best buds in there at night. Right through the branch. Ready, Hope? We'll feed you over here. Blossom, you're slacking this morning. Ladies. We're keeping Gina's car in the heated shop so that way it'd be warm when we were working on it today and not wet. You gonna help Figaro, huh? You gonna get all greasy and dirty and then come in the house? Yeah. You'll be the junkyard cat instead of a junkyard dog. Alright, we gotta do a brake job this morning. What? So the state we live in is New Hampshire, and they are very fussy on their standards for brakes. So I'm curious to see how bad our front brakes really are. The car's only got 47,000 miles on it, so I don't think the brakes are worn that much, but I'm sure they're rusted up because we like to put a lot of salt and calcium on our roads, and yeah, that doesn't fare so well where it's steel. So let's get this jacked up. We're gonna get the tires off and we'll see what everything looks like. But I did get new brake parts. We got new rotors, however you want to call them, and new pads. Which part do you want to do, Figaro? Huh? And we got our grease for the brake calipers. I feel like a doctor today. We'll put some exam gloves on. Look, Figaro, I match you now. Black and white. Alright. Let's get to work. Hey, where do you think you're going? We got work to do. Come on. We got work. Oh, now you want to go out? Say the 4-letter word, and that's it, you're done. She's maxed out. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Well, that jack just decided to quit. It'll jack, but it won't let any pressure go on it. Not sure. Now it seems to be holding. Let's see. Yeah, it won't put any pressure on it. That's weird. Thought maybe it was the height, but for some reason it don't matter right now. So I need to reposition this jack. I need to use my bottle jack now. Not the best way to start out your day. Breaking your tools already, but that did not like the position of the jack stand. It was too far forward. That's a lot better. There we go. Probably should have broke all my lug nuts free before I jacked it up, but maybe. Yeah, probably gonna regret having it jacked up already. Let's see. I'll be surprised if this can break the lug nuts free. What? Wow. That surprises me. That's a pretty good torque. Look at that. Let me go grab my sledgehammer. I think we're gonna need a little bit of persuasion. Tap it from the inside. There we go. Little love tap to break that rust free. This DeWalt impact is really impressing me. I can't believe it broke those lug nuts free. It's probably the inside that's rusted up the most. Let's get the caliper off. We'll check everything out. You can't see in there that good right now. See how much this work the impact can do for us. Make sure we're going the right way. No, that was tightened. We don't want to tighten that. That all broke free nice and easy. Bam. Set this up out of our way. I say let's keep putting the impact to the test and seeing how much of this work we can do with this. Nope. Battery's still full. I'll have to break that one free. Get a better position. There we go. Gotta make noises. It makes it go easier. Oh yeah. That's better now. See? That makes it work. Alright, let's get in. I don't know how well you can see it, but they don't give you enough room between the strut bolt and a socket or the ratchet to get in there that good. There we go. Alright. Wrong way. Boom. The pins aren't rusted, so that's good. These pins right here will let the caliper move back and forth, and sometimes those can get seized in place. I'd say the pads are about half worn-ish. I'll try our mini sledge first. There we go. That broke it free. So, yeah, we had some rust buildup. Let's make sure everything... Here, I'm probably yelling because it was on. Let's make sure everything is the right parts. I like how these calipers come in a bag. Ooh, they're blue. Look at that. That's fancy. I must say, I don't know if that's something Napa does, but I've never seen a blue caliper like that. Just line everything up, match everything up. Yep. I've never seen brake rotors like this. Usually they're covered in grease and oil when they come from China, so that way they don't get all rusty on the way over. These are dry and they're anodized with some kind of blue. I don't know if that's for corrosion protection or what. If you know why they're blue like that, leave it in the comments down below. I've seen them like this, painted black, but never like an anodized blue. Check out and see what comes in the brake pad kit. We got premium pads. We've got our hardware All right, let's get over that caliper bracket. So what usually ends up happening is the pads get frozen up in here and they can't move. They should be able to freely go back and forth a little bit, so that way they're not rubbing up against your caliper when they're not in use. But as you can tell, these ones are not like that. So we get our rust buildup, and then it rides. I don't know how well you can see that. See the different groove pattern? So yeah, that is New England's weather for you. Bam-ba-lam. You guys who live down south, you don't have to deal with the winter conditions of road salt. This is what you're missing out on, rusted stuff. Your cars are gonna last a lot longer than ours do. And I bet you they're a lot more fun to work on. Good stuff. Let's pull our pins. Nothing is rusted. Awesome. Let's get our pins greased up. Our boots are still nice. If those were cracked or split, we'd want to replace them because then the water gets in and rusts it all up and freezes them, and it's not good. If I had a sandblasting cabinet, I'd put my caliper bracket in the cabinet and I would clean up in here really nice, but we don't have one of those here on the homestead, so we got something else. That'll be a lot nicer. That rust buildup was pretty thick. Put some more grease back in there to keep the rust from building up so fast. This one goes here. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's do the other side. I'll pop the cap on my brake fluid reservoir, then we can depress the calipers. Depress my caliper! Gotta get my pistons back in. See that on the video or not, but we're getting our caliper pistons to go back in. There we go. The more you use your pads, the further out your pistons sit, but when you have brand new pads, your pistons got to be all the way back in. All right. One down. I'm curious to see if the driver's side brakes are worse than the passenger side. The passenger side were marginal. So let's see what the driver's side looks like now. That looks about the same as the other side. We'll see what the back looks like in a minute. Yeah, that pad's worn pretty good. Yeah, that pad was pretty well worn. Let's look at the back side. Yeah, I can definitely see why the brakes failed inspection. The pads don't have much left to them. I don't know if you can see the thickness right there and here. And then the back part of the rotor. That shiny area is the only area that the brake pad is riding on the rotor. That's rust, and then that's all rust. It was time to replace them. Woohoo! She's so pretty now. Looks like next time I run to town, or I'm out at this parts store, I better pick up a new jack. Let's start it up, pump the brakes, and make sure everything still works.
These are our last potatoes that we have left, everything except for one big one left. So I thought I want to do something special with these last few potatoes. So I'm going to make twice baked potatoes with these. So I'm going to go ahead and get them ready and bake them in the oven at 375 for 1 hour. Put a little bit of oil on each one, and then I'm just going to stick them right in the oven, right on the rack.
What do you think? I brought the car up here for you to sleep on?
He thinks everything's for him.
Huh? Fixed it just for you, mister. It's chilly.
It is chilly.
supposed to get down in the 20s tonight. Yep.
A fire.
It's gonna be time for a fire. Come on, guys. How many eggs?
8.
8. I'm gonna say 7 again. What's your guess? 1, 3, 4, 6. They're slacking.
What the heck? You want to come in?
You want to come in? I think this is one from Olivia's flock.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, that's a new one, well summer, because that's the old well summer. Look how like faded her feathers are.
Faded.
I wonder if she'll stay in. You ladies staying warm? Huh? It's kind of chilly. Hope's busy eating over there. Getting ready for the cold night. My pants taste good? Well, that chicken wasn't loose earlier.
No, that's what I was thinking.
What are you doing? You're supposed to stay up in the new coop.
Don't grab his leg. Oh shit. Don't get me.
Guys all getting along now. I'll say 5 in this coop.
1.
1?
You're wrong.
Well, that's not nice.
Well, you are, because I can see 1, 5. 2. 3. 5. 7.
7. Come on, mister. What are you barking at, huh?
I'm able to touch them now, so now I'm going to cut them and hopefully scoop them out nicely and then make a filling. And I'm going to use my ricer to make it nice and a nice consistency. They're cutting nice. Try not to break the skin. So I'm not going to use any bacon because we're going to have some ham. I don't have any bacon cooked up, but I have some leftover broccoli, so I am going to throw some of that in here, I think in the mixture. Maybe just on top, all this side. Add my milk. I'm not going to add quite all of it because I want to make sure. Now I'm gonna pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes. And after, I'm gonna show you something really exciting. These are what I'm excited to show you. These are the green tomatoes that we had pulled out of the greenhouse. And I just put in a box and wrapped them in some napkins, some paper napkins. And I had more than this, but we've already eaten them. But these, look at these beauties. They're even more red than the ones we had gotten previously that we had frozen. They are so good. So I still have some green ones, so I'll just keep checking and pulling out the red ones and using them. So it's really awesome and we're really excited. So I just pulled some lettuce and some spinach from greenhouse, and I'm just gonna have that with some tomatoes cut up, and then somebody sent me some peach balsamic vinaigrette, and I'm just gonna use that. We're just gonna use that for salad dressing. So that's just something simple and easy, and we're excited about that.
Time to heal, yet still you fight with what you're told, and hold on to your scars and wounds and past the fall. And I said, ooh, what would you do if you could lose all your burdens? Yeah. And I said, ooh, my words are few, but I love you. Those words, please hear them. Yeah.
Those twice baked potatoes with broccoli are delicious. If you guys are fans of potatoes, you need to try it. I'll leave a link in the video description down below for the recipe. It feels good to have Gina's car all done. Now we just gotta get it back into the shop, get it re-inspected, and we're good to go. We have the video for our next big project coming out tomorrow, so if you guys want to see that, it'll be out tomorrow at 6 a.m. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.